Hello, sir. Can I tell you more about the Halo rings? Can we talk more about the Halo rings? And the Great Journey? No, you guys don't want to talk about the Great Journey? Seems like a waste. I have much interesting things to say about the Great Journey. And your place in the Great Journey. I missed. I was hoping to put that right on their back, which would have been super fucking sweet. That I didn't do that, because why would I? That would require me being a cool guy. I'm going to die here in a second. Alright, we killed one of the 2 hunters. One more hunter down, we'll be good to go. And I died anyways. Congrats to me. I'm so great. I am great. I am great. G-R-E-T, great. That's the stick I wanted, but I wanted to kind of put it in their gooey back instead of their shielded front. Good shotgun blasts to the back are always good too. Those are my favorite. Little gooey backs. That was dumb. Nice. Not sure who threw that last grenade, but good job, buddy. I don't think it was my grenade, to be honest. I'd like to take credit for it, but I don't think it was mine. The only downside to this is you never know when the chieftain's going to decide to charge. As you can see, he activated his berserker mode when he turns white or highlighted like that. That means he basically can't take any damage right now. However, he activated and then didn't bother to move, which means he's not nearly as dangerous. He could be if he had bothered to move. He is definitely number 1. Yeah, let's give you a little hump. He's definitely enemy number 1 whenever he comes a charging. Doesn't matter what else is around you. If he's charging you, it's time to pay attention. Back off, find him in the corner. I don't care what. You gotta die. Your lies. You lie, I say. I know, we all just love it, don't we? And we are proven worthy. It's a good arbiter line.
I will not be shamed. Not again. Not by you.
Not by you and not by your lies.
Chief, Hood ships are closing fast. Destroy that gun. We're out of time.
Too far away. We should focus on these little guys here and these guys slightly farther away. You need to die. You need to die. Gonna keep targeting you till you die. Thank you. So use a sniper rifle. I believe you're able to destroy this thing from here, but probably not gonna have that kind of luck. Always good to do this charge, but you gotta be aware of what's around you. Can't have no fucking grunts sneaking up from behind you with grenades. Also, don't let the Getting a little too, what's the word? Aggressive. I think if I make the turn here and shoot the anti-air cannon, I think we end the mission here. Unfortunately, I'm bogging myself down with enemies that I don't need to be dealing myself with. So instead, we'll have to do another round of this. Hooray.
Chief, Hood's ships are closing fast. Destroy that gun. We're out of time.
So we do have to get rid of the guy who's got the, and I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot through here. I like to pretend that I can shoot through this, but I cannot. It bounces off the thing, 'cause it's not actually a fence, it's actually just a flat box. Alright, so we did do a little damage there. That's another little bit of damage there. Unfortunately, it's not completely dead yet. Quick, throw a grenade. Did you hit something? I sure did. Was it something I wanted to hit? I'm not quite sure. Devil. I am the devil. I am the demon. The Lord of Darkness, if you will. I picked up, I believe, a single sniper rifle bolt there. It is fine and dandy, but I don't care about sniper rifle bullets right now. Give me a good old-fashioned gun. Here's a good one. Here's a good one, as they say. Shotgun. Let's finish cleaning these guys out. And we did it. Alright, let's go into this nice cutscene here. I'm going to attack the triangular ship that is the Prophet ship with our Mac cannons from our big boy ships. He unfortunately does not take the damage we want her to take. Instead shoots into the air like this, creating a slip rip in space.
This is the way the world ends.
Sure it is, Cortana. Definitely not a Halo 4 and 5. Alright, here's a slip space rupture, which the ship is escaping into.
Did he activate the rings?
No, sir. But he certainly did something.
Evac wounded and regroup. Wherever Truth went. Sir, new contact slipping in.
So just as we were about to chase down Truth, whoever he's slip spacing to, here comes out of a rip a ship that's covered in spores.
More brutes?
Flood spores, in fact. Worse. Yeah, I have to agree. If I had to fight the Flood or I had to fight the Covenant, I would probably want to fight the Covenant every day. Fucking Flood's a nightmare. They make me want to like crawl up into a ball and just not exist anymore.
Spreading all over the city.
How do we contain it?
Find the crashed flood ship. Overload its engine core. We either destroy this city or risk losing the entire planet.
Do it.
Chief, make your way to the crash site.
Do it. Please do it. Crash site, do it. Thank you. Hamburgers.
Contacts. Unknown hostiles. There! Over there!
Hostiles unknown.
Surrounded, Sergeant!
I believe that's the name of an XCOM game. XCOM Enemy Unknown. Give you a hint, it's aliens. Sorry, I spoiled the game. Aliens invade Earth and you have to beat them up. Thank you. I don't really need that other item, though it's somewhat useful. Alright, and now these guys are gonna come jumping down out of the platform. Kill all my guys. And that'll be that. And those guys are more or less dead. Not much I can do about it. Whether I throw a grenade at them or let the Flood eat them, they're dead. Suck my balls, Mr. Garrison. Mr. Flood guys. We liked you. So yeah, we are going to try to save our
Short work of this
gravity hammer as much as possible, though we will eventually start to use it. And we can't go through that door there, but we can take the door to the right. That's what we'll do. This is fine so long as I have the Arbiter with me. This is not fine if you do not have the Arbiter. Because it's like, okay, everything's gonna gang up on me. If you have the Arbiter, at least he takes like 50% of the enemies, so you can use him to help lure stuff away. Do this, come on. Got lots to kill and lots to do. Let's go. I'm not a super big fan of the Flood. They're kind of just eh. I mean, they're there to make your life annoying, but they're like, I guess, worse versions of brutes, because they're bullet sponges and their weak spot is not necessarily their head, because in a lot of cases the head's sort of flopping to one side or the other or behind the back. So doing an okay job not dying though, which is nice. Not sure if that's not going to continue here in the foreseeable future, next 5 or 10 minutes, but yeah, we can get there. As you can see, last level, we were playing all the way to the anti-air gun. And now in this level, we're fighting Flood and we're going basically backwards through this whole area. However, it kind of feels a little bit different because you're having to go literally backwards through it. So anything that was there previously obviously does not like respawn, if you will. You don't destroy it. But like a whole new level of shit just you have to be aware of. Like for instance, in this game, the spores,
Rise up and I will kill you.
though tiny in size, can, if they crawl into a host body, revive a dead blood member, which, as far as I know, did not happen in the first 2 games, though it may have in cutscene form.
Battle is over.
But yeah, we're gonna keep going here. Pick up this flamethrower, which I think is a good idea, but it's probably not a great idea to use the flamethrower because it takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of will to not only move it, but also wield it is very difficult.
It's not safe. The grave mine.
I can't do it, Chief. I gotten beaten up by the grave mine. I'm all weak and stupid like a woman. Darn, what shall I ever do? I wonder which is scarier. If you were, say you were in pitch black, but you had like a little lamp helmet, you know, where you could like shine light on stuff. Would that be worse, or would having no light whatsoever be more terrifying? I mean, I imagine the light, having any amount of light is useful when you're underground. But I'm thinking like, okay, suppose you get not necessarily trapped underground, but you know, you're underground and your light source goes out. What do? We have to wait for the next light source to come in. I'm hoping that these fucking guys I'm lighting on fire die a little bit quicker than they are right now. As of right now, they don't like. I hit them with the fire, and they seem to be like, "Oh, fire bad." Rutgers don't like fireworks. The way I say Rutgers, Jesus, I'm thinking about a game that hasn't been played, college football. All infected. Mr. Papadopoulos is gonna kill me. I want to put a bullet in his head to make him stop, but that wouldn't be very humane, wouldn't it? I'd probably get like a negative bonus because it's like, how dare you shoot and kill one of your own teammates? Negative 50% bonus. I'm like, oh no! Damn me. So this is the Shadow of Intent. This is captained by a character that we met in the first game known as Half-Jaw. He's pretty fucking awesome. His elites are pretty fucking awesome. And this portion of the mission is pretty cool. So I have flamethrower, which is not going to necessarily negate the difficulty of this. It's just going to be difficult to navigate using this flamethrower type weapon. Let's go, buddy. We're gonna move up the pathway here a little bit, and then eventually so there are a couple different types of flood. I don't think I've explained them yet. There's a human flood, a covenant, elite flood. There's brood floods that act sort of more mannish than the other flood, and then you have an adapting flood that's like a hybrid between one for its strength. I want to say 2, but that's probably not right. 3, whatever you choose to mix in there for 3, and then 1 and 2. I guess has to be good bourbon, good filet, I guess. We're gonna shoot everyone. If you ever love. Oh hi. Please not do that. It makes me nervous. Eventually we'll get through this area. Alright, once we get through this tunnel, we'll be on the second half of the mission, quote unquote. If I can get through that second half of the mission, we're going to basically cruise to a victory. However, this second half is pretty difficult, so we'll see. I will tear your throat out. Thanks, Gravemine. I appreciate you letting me know that. So those are the Transformer versions. They were not in the previous game. Transform into one of three things. That little runny thing that kind of looks like a little like imp. Second one is this tall turret type looking thing that shoots the little spiky things. And then the last one is this big brooding colossus type thing that basically will wreck your day should you run into it and not have like a shotgun or something to deal with it. I'm getting kind of lucky here where I've not yet left the automatic turret, but eventually I'm going to have to rip it off the wall here. I'm just trying to see how many enemies we can kill before then. Alright, checkpointage. This is the hard part, unfortunately. Not only are guys jumping down off the roof, but there are some guys up top that need to be dealt with, including a guy who's climbed up the wall and shooting spikes at me. Yep, let's back off and recharge our shields. Let's give it a second shot, I suppose. I wish this guy was dead already. Now let's do this here. Peek our heads out just a little bit so we can hopefully take out the enemies on the other side. Probably focus on getting rid of that thing first, which I think I did. Herb rag. Keep pushing forward. Let's go, buddy. Dead. Dead.
Hurry, demon. We seek the same prize.
I have no doubt there are other guys with fucking hammers and shit hanging around just to make my life a living hell. But if they do offer me a nice day, we'll take it. Prices are good at this time of the year. Not in Western Pennsylvania, mind you, but like in invisible Halo land where they probably live in California. It's normally between 60 and 70 degrees every day, all day, every day for 5 days. Probably worth it to be on the West Coast, I guess. Hurry, demon. We seek the same prize, but our shipmaster will not wait and will basically glass this entire planet should a spore infestation begin to break out more than it already has.